Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the morning roast. I'm, of course, Sugar Chris, and with me is what's that? Oh Meow Comics.
Meow Comics. My name is Daniel de Sosa, and I publish my comics under the name Meow Comics.
Oh,
Good morning.
you're called Oh Meow Comics, but you got a dog. What's that about?
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. I don't even like cats in real life, but like, years ago, me and my friends made this comic character. He's just this three-eyed cat who pops into people's lives, sends them on crazy journeys through time and outer space. And he was called Kitty Jenkins, and that did really good. And I guess I just named the company after that. Like, I don't like cats that much, but I can't deny at this point they're kind of like the spirit animal for me. But yeah, I love dogs. Cats, I'm interested by them. Like, I like how the Egyptians worship them as gods and stuff. I find that fascinating. They're good at like killing mice and stuff, but I don't want them in my house.
Yeah, I got one that just showed up the other day on my porch, and it's got a collar and stuff, so it must be somebody's cat. They got loose or something, but it won't go away. And it just keeps meowing all sad. It'll meow all day.
Yeah, it just wants food. They could be pretty annoying like that.
Yeah, well, you give it food. It wants in the house. It's wanting in the house what it is. Because I've given it food and it'll just still meow.
Dang.
And it's a very loving cat. It just goes up and rubs up against you and wants attention all the time. It's like, no, you're not my cat, and I'm not letting you in my house.
Yeah, maybe its family kicked it out or something.
I don't know. I'm posting stuff on Facebook and everything, trying to see if I can find the owner and stuff, but I ain't heard anything yet. Sucks.
Yeah, it might be like one of those outdoor cats too, when you move and you bring it and then it gets lost.
Yeah, I don't know. It's driving my mom up the wall because she's got two cats in her house. That's she won't take it. She's not going to take it in because she's already trying to deal with that cat she's got now, and it's driving her cats nuts because they can hear the meowing and everything. And then of course my mom hears it all the time, and she feels bad for it.
Jeez. It's really working hard to get in your house.
Oh yeah, it's trying to guilt mom into letting them in.
Yeah, it's either gonna work out or like you're gonna have to like take it and ship it somewhere.
I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, because if you take it to the pound, they might kill it.
Yeah, like don't want the thing to die, but at the same time, it's a female cat. So if we don't do anything and just leave it outside, next thing you know, it's gonna have kittens, and that'll be even more cats roaming around the house.
Yep.
Oh, geez.
Not a good scenario.
Yeah. All right. Ouch. That hurt. All right. Anyway, we're here to talk about Bardic Fury, a book that we haven't had on in ages. Gosh, we were going for volume 1, and that was years ago now, and now it's volume 3. I missed that one too.
Yeah, I did it on Indiegogo.
Oh, nice. How'd that go for you?
I was able to get it funded. It didn't like go crazy making 20K or whatever, but I was able to get the books printed. And I also did a volume 3 campaign for Oi on Indiegogo last year, which is a year late. And then now that the book is finally finished and I'm ready to send it to print, I wanted to launch it on Kickstarter for anyone else who wanted to get order it last minute and as further marketing.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Oh, we got Jay Ryan popping in. He says, "Hello, Chris and Meow."
Hello, hey, Jay Ryan.
Up. The dog heard something again. See something?
Yeah. Just anytime another dog walks by the house. Oh my god.
What breed is it?
It's not even a big dog. It's this little when I met my wife, she had it, so it's not like the dog of my choice, but it's a little poodle Shih Tzu.
Oh, it's one of those little dogs. Oh, yeah, it's got to make up for its size with being loud.
Yeah, it's got Mega Napoleon complex. She's always trying to like fight bigger dogs, but like she's so little, they just like knock her to the side and wag their tail. But she's like genuinely pissed at them.
But how are you, Jay Ryan, there in the chat? Hope you're doing well today. So,
Hey, dog.
yeah, so the first thing I should be asking you, Mister, is the pitch. What is
the
this
pitch?
about?
All right, so this comic, it is an epic psychedelic fantasy about bards and druids in ancient Ireland. Volume 1 starts off. This bard named Brian gets sent to a village by the sea that never heard music before, and he starts a band with some of the local villagers. The second lead is this the druid's daughter, Rhiannon. She's a Selkie. There's this Roman slave who was an ex-gladiator named Servius, who they get on the team. And the druid's other daughter is a hurling player. So they form up a band. It blows everyone's mind. Volume 2, they fight their rivals. Full screen it. They fight their rivals who live in this town called Banshee Vale. It's like their rival village that lives in a cave. It starts out a hurling fight, but it's kind of like a trap where they get sucked into the town, and it's like horror themed.
Oh shit! Going into all genres now.
Well, yeah, because the idea is it's a comic about bards. Bards were storytellers, so it could fit into any kind of genre, I guess, as long as it's a story. So this one's kind of like typical starting a band, slice of life theme. This one's horror theme, and then volume 3 is this giant shonen battle in the cave where their music starts becoming magic, and they start going like crazy with their powers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember when I first seen this back when you were doing volume 1. I remember thinking like, yeah, this sounds like a really cool idea. You know, mixing music with like history, and it's got like the trippy style and stuff. It's like a mix between like psychedelics and manga. I thought it was pretty cool.
Thanks. Yeah, that's what I'm going for, basically.
Let me see. Where was that volume 1 picture? I know you got some volume 1 stuff on here somewhere.
That's
I like that one.
Yeah, she's one of the characters, the druid's daughter, who's a hurling player, Aideen.
Weird. I don't see how that's music. She looks like she got shillelagh now.
Yeah, exactly. It's a sport where they all walk around with shillelaghs like that. It's kind of like hockey, but the ball doesn't touch the ground. And in ancient times, the games would last for days, and it was like pretty brutal. So it's kind of like you juggle the ball with, I guess lacrosse too. It's kind of like you juggle the ball with the stick and you try to hit it through goalposts.
Just gonna use the shillelagh to make music with your skull.
Yeah, exactly. She throws the ball at the guy's head in the first episode. She's not down for music. She's like, she hates outsiders. Yeah, there we go. She's like, fuck these guys. Bam. And then here's like some of the hurling.
You entered the wrong village.
Yeah, exactly. She's all about kicking out the outsiders. So here it is. Episode 2 starts with a like hurling match between their rival. Then that's the witch girl. She bets him like double or nothing, winner takes all. Come to our village and host a second game. Because they're playing for food, because like these villages don't have that much food, so they play for like month stockpiles of food. So it's like pretty high stakes. And they wind up going to the village and shit goes down and it's not pretty.
Oh, who's that other one there? That one with the teeth. Looked like she had like fangs or something.
Yeah.
Teeth or
all
something.
right. So that's Rhiannon, Selkie girl.
Okay.
She, as you can see, she's in volume 1, Druid's daughter. This is kind of like, all right, have you seen Naruto?
Yeah, oh, I've read it.
Yeah, you know Naruto and the Kyuubi, the wolf inside of Naruto.
Yeah.
It's this is kind of like what's inside of her, Selkie. So in Irish and Celtic myth, they were these seal women who, if you steal their seal skin, they are stuck on land. So that's kind of what it's inspired by.
Hmm.
In the Oi world, Selkies are all right. I guess I gotta get back to it. So in the Oi world, Atlantis existed. There were scientists, druids of the time who like genetically modified humans with animals to be like super strong warriors. So she's descended from that, and they're called Selkies in modern times. Like that's where the folklore came from. So she has like water powers. They're designed to be like perfect aquatic to land soldiers. And it's kind of like this dark side in her.
Oh, neat.
That guy was a town slave. He used to be a gladiator.
We got some depth here in the characters and their backstories and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, with volume one just kind of introduces them and tells like a fun little story of starting a band. And then I wanted to go, yeah, exactly, more into the characters.
Okay.
They all got their backstories. So it's kind of formatted like Game of Thrones, that there's no real main character and it just shifts around to the different characters and the story all connects up.
Let's see.
Spider Witch.
Jiran says he's doing very well. Hope both of us are doing great. Well, I'm doing pretty good. I went to the gym this morning and everything. I'm really sore, but otherwise doing all right.
Not bad. Was it leg day?
No. Leg day was yesterday. Today was like arms and such.
Excellent.
Yeah, I've decided to start splitting because I was doing all my exercises all at once in one day, but gosh, that was getting to be like 3-4 hours. So I decided to split them like people do. So now I do legs, core, and love handles one day, and then my arms and like my wings and back and all that stuff another day. And just keep
Smart.
alternating. Oh, she's doing the Aussie.
She's doing the Aussie. Yep, that's one of the baddies.
Look at that. Now, how many pages are both these?
This volume one's 220 pages. Volume 2 is about 220 pages. And then volume 3, like I was telling you before, that's the book I'm doing the crowdfunding campaign for. I'm just finishing the epilogue pages. Like here's one of them. And that one is 290 pages.
Woo!
So it's kind of huge, but it tells the complete story and doesn't end on a cliffhanger. That's what I thought was important, because a lot of these indie comics, it like tells a little section of a story, then they're like, wait for the next issue, and then it comes out 2 years later.
Yeah,
And then that,
wait years.
yeah, and that ends on a cliffhanger too, and then you're like, all right, when's this story ever going to get done? I lose interest in it. So
Yeah.
even though it's taken a while to get this done, I want it to be 1, 2, 3. This is the story. I could tell people that people would be happy with it. That's the idea, at least.
Yeah. That sounds like a good plan there. But J. Rod, gosh dang, Chris is leaving out booty day, his main focus.
Squats.
I'll have you. That's part of leg day, right? Like your, what do you call it? Glutes?
Yeah, gluteus maximus.
Yeah, that's part of leg day. I do squats and I do that one machine for 10 minutes. It's like jogging uphill. Yeah.
Which one's that? The Stairmaster thing?
I don't know what it's called. I just use it. I don't know. I just used it the first day I went to the gym. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get on this thing. And I was like, holy cow, this thing is really burning. Like, gosh, by the time I got off, my legs were like about dead and I had sweat pour off me. And so I do it whenever I do leg day. Because you can set like the incline on it. And you can also set like resistance and stuff.
Yeah.
And daggone, by the time I get done, I do about a mile on there. It takes me about 10 minutes. And holy cow, I am like, I get off there, my legs are just like, I'm a little wobbly, and I've got sweat pouring off my face and my head.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Squats are the hardest. I haven't done them for years. It's because I play soccer, and when I used to be doing leg day, I would just get injured all the time. Probably because I'm doing it wrong. But
Yeah, well, that was the problem I had when I first started. I was doing all the like leg exercises. And I was using the machine that's supposed to do your hamstrings, and gosh, I always end up like sore, like hurting and stuff after I got off there. And I was like, I'm doing something wrong with this thing, so I stopped using it. I was like, screw it, I'll just stick with squats and that machine, and that'll be about it for my legs.
yeah, that's the way to do it. And then as long as the squats are good form, you won't get injured.
Yeah, I haven't had any problems since. I'm not injured, not hurting, not nothing.
Excellent.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, here's one of the pages from the final battle. They're just kind of jamming out, creating this epic song.
And did you said that they were going to be colored? Remember?
Well, the book is black and white. I publish it on Webtoon and Tapas. So sometimes I do like colored pages or colored spreads for
Oh,
some of
okay.
the sequences,
Okay.
but I print the books in black and white. That's how I'm able to also get so many pages done so quick and print the books, like get them printed pretty affordably so
Mm-hmm.
I could ship them out on these crowdfunders. Where if it was like 290 pages of full color, it
Yeah,
would
that'd be
it would
quite.
take twice as long, and yeah, it would cost probably 3 times as much.
Yeah. No,
Um,
that's fine with me. I think these look pretty good like they are.
Thanks, man.
Um, the what's I say? That Webtoons. How's that work out for you?
Webtoon.
I don't get too many Webtoon people on.
I don't have like that many followers. I think I got like 470, 480 subs on it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good way to, well, I think it's going good. I started reformatting it so that I still draw the pages like this, but I formatted it for the Webtoon scroll. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just a way to get new audience. I just read that a while ago that like 90% of comics readers in the world read their comics on phones. So
Oh
I
well.
thought if I want to reach them, put your stuff on webcomics. Like, always started as a webcomic. I did it on this smaller site called Comic Fury in like 2012. So
Oh
I
wow.
guess my idea is like that's just a good way to get followers. And then for the Kickstarter campaigns, sometimes I get some people from there who help out with it. And then the other thing I do is I go to conventions and I sell the physical copies.
Oh, that's always a good idea. Going to conventions.
Yeah, that's like the main source of revenue I got.
Yeah, it's a good way to get like, especially if you go back to the same ones, repeatedly, then you get like loyal customers and stuff that'll come
Yeah,
back and return customers. There we go.
that's what happens, Adam. I do these gimmick drawings. I don't have any examples of them right now, but I just have a big sign that says, "I'll draw a portrait of you as a sloth," and people just think it's hilarious. And yeah, some of these shows I'm drawing like 20 or 30 a day. I've had it so many times. People come up to me years later and they say, "I have it framed. It's over my mantelpiece in my living room." Some people like they want it every single year. Sometimes they have it like people are dating when I draw them the first time, then they come back and they have a baby, and then they come back and the kid is like walking around. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I like about the cons is it's kind of like, you go there all the time. Like, if you go there regularly, if they have them like twice a year and you go there and stuff, you end up, seeing the regular vendors or the regular artists that are there, and it almost becomes like, like, well, I'm going to go meet my con family, because
Yeah.
you get to know them and you meet them so much over so long a time, and like you said, next thing you know, they have kids, then the kids walking, and and you get to know
Yeah.
them.
Like it's pretty crazy. And that just the sloths drawings are bringing everyone together like that. Because
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
pretty
I don't do any comics about sloths. I don't have like that much art of sloths. So
cool. Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
there we
And
go.
then, oh, what's this here? J. Ryan says, yes, I 100% agree. Tell a complete story, then have it naturally lead into the next volume. No cliffhangers that you have to wait years for. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I learned from going to Comic Cons. Like when I first started doing this in 2012, I would buy these cool books, and I'm like, wow, it's issue one, but it just kind of like has a fight scene, and then it says like issue two's coming out, and then I'd keep going up to the table in like future shows and be like, hey, do you have the next one out? Do you have the next one out? They never have it out, and then the story would just die, and they'd like either stop doing comics or like they got a job in animation or something. They're like, oh, I can't work on it anymore. So I always hated that with indie comics. So I thought at least one thing like to give my books an advantage is that they actually tell a whole story and they don't just leave you wanting more.
Yeah,
Well,
at
like
least, yeah, I mean,
like
at least that way, if something does come up and you can't do it, at least they've got the story done. You know, it can still end there, and you're good.
yeah, and they're satisfied and it doesn't end just like halfway through with all these plot points dangling and stuff. That's
Yeah,
what I always hated the most. Same with like those TV shows they always have on streaming where it's like one or two seasons, it ends on a cliffhanger and then it's canceled and you're like,
yeah,
why'd I invest all this time in it?
yeah.
So
Just
I
wasting my
hate watching new
time.
shows too.
Yeah, look at that. Now these here, are you selling the original art too?
Yeah, I put the original art as part of the campaign page.
Oh, okay.
Um, so if you want, I think it's $125 tier. You get original pages and all three books, and I like throw in prints and stuff.
All right. $125 for a nice big page of original art. Don't seem too bad a price.
Yeah, and I'll probably give like 2 pages each person if they do get that tier. Just because I got so many of these pages.
Oh, it sounds like, oh, look, you're getting a bargain.
Yeah, it's a bargain. Exactly. But if you just want the one volume 3, 290 pages, I'm doing that one for 25 bucks, I think. All
Mhm.
3 books I'm doing for 50. So it's 700 total pages of content that tells a whole story.
That's a lot of pages. You won't be able to read that on the toilet.
It's multiple toilet trips worth of reading.
Yeah. It'd take me a while to get through it then.
Yeah, when I get volume 3 out, it'll be like this thick. I'll probably put out like a whole like single volume compendium thing like how Bone is published. That's
No,
the goal.
nice. Let's see. I'm going to scroll down through some more of this art here.
Yeah, those are like the evil bunny girls who work for Rory Seacrow, who's the druids of the Woods of Holly. They like sacrifice kids to power their magic.
No shit.
Yeah. Blood
You got
magic.
art.
Blood magic is not pretty. Let me see. I got one of those scenes in the book. Yep. See, check out them.
Let me scroll. Full screen that. There we go. Oh, geez.
They're kind of like this eyes wide shut type of cult, one might say.
Someone needs to deal with these bunny people.
Yeah, the bunny people are just no good.
Woo!
That's the slave guy. He gets freed. Like, this is the winter solstice chapter. It kind of contrasts how the Oi people have this nice, like, winter solstice festival where they just eat lamb and play cool music together. And then the other druids, the bad guy druids, are sacrificing kids.
Oh. What's J. Ryan say now? He says, you need the children's blood. It's the purest.
Yeah, exactly. That's their philosophy, at least. They're trying to keep the sun ignited. It's kind of inspired by also those cults they had in Mesoamerica where they say sacrifice the people or the sun won't come up.
Mm.
There's different theories as to whether Ireland actually did have human sacrifice. Some people say yes, some people say there's no evidence of it. This book is not historically accurate. It is a historic fantasy fiction where like people could do magic attacks with their music and talk to whales. So Don't read it expecting historic accuracy, but in this world, at least, there are bad guys who sacrifice the people.
What? What are you trying to insinuate? We can't talk to whales in the real world?
Well, you're right. I mean, we probably can. They keep saying orcas are smarter and smarter. So you're right about that. Have you heard about the orcas attacking yachts?
No. What?
It's this thing they started writing about in the news that like this pack of orcas, I think in Spain, is doing these specific tactics where they swim under boats and ram them to crash them. And they're
Wow.
teaching other whale pods apparently how to do this because the specific attack is being used like by other groups. Because orcas are actually the only species besides us that pass down their like culture and language. So they're teaching each other hunting tactics and they're teaching each other to kill the boats.
The orcas are getting organized.
Yeah, there's even this article, I think it's the Atlantic, that came out over the weekend, and it says, no, we should not cheer for the orcas who are attacking boats. Stop cheering them on. So I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
It's like
Orca-
the people who own the yachts are writing like damage control articles. Stop supporting them. Support our rich friends with yachts instead.
Come on.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I got a scene in here of the orcas attacking boats. Let me find it. Yeah. It's because Oi, they're a village by the sea, so they ally with the White Eyes clan, who are orcas. Like the head druid Starseal rides on them and hangs out with them. There's these bad guys who are like poisoning the sea and killing all the fish, so he launches an attack.
Well, yeah, they've seen the future. They know what the
Yeah,
orcas are going to do. They got to
exactly.
take it out.
That's 100% with the psychedelic drugs and stuff. They're able to tap into the future realm and have visions, and they're like, "We gotta stop this."
The orcas will rise up and defeat us.
Exactly. Orcas rise up. Orcas rise up. But then, yeah, the bad guys win this particular battle because they were pouring oil into the sea and they light it up.
Oh shit!
Yeah, volume 2. Basically, my concept with this, it's not like I'm not rewriting the wheel, but it's kind of like the Star Wars trilogy type of thing. Intro the characters, give them an adventure. 2, things get dark. 3, epic battle, conclude it all. So in this one, I was just trying to make it seem like the good guys have absolutely no chance. They get completely blindsided by the baddies. They don't even know what's going on. It ends on a downer where like the druid's daughter gets brainwashed into this like goth butterfly girl. And you're like, shit, all the happy times are over. and then you get volume 3 and it all resolves.
Let's see. Jay Ryan says Orca Warfare. Yeah, the next Call of Duty game. Call of Duty
Orca Warfare. Or just don't make more Call of Duties and just make Orca fights.
Yeah, just make a game dedicated to Orca fighting.
Orcas versus dolphins. Dolphins are supposed to be smart, but like dolphins are brutal.
They are. They don't care about nobody. They're just themselves. I'm concerned about what these bunnies are doing with these carrots. Like, it seems like they're trying to attract adult men rather than children.
Well, yeah, in this case they are for sure. But I mean, they're creepy little bunnies. It's just kind of inspired by, I don't know the last time you've seen a music video from big pop acts that they play on the radio, but at this point it literally is just like that. Just people sucking carrots and lollipops, people in bondage gear tied up and stuff. Like, they're not really subtle these days.
Good
so
Lord.
It's kind of just inspired by the modern music industry, I guess.
Gotcha. I don't keep up with a lot of modern stuff.
I mean, yeah, that's a good thing. Exactly. It's good to not even rot your brain with that stuff. But like, when you compare it to the music videos from like 20 years ago to what they're doing now, it's basically just softcore porn.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, what was it? The last time I was going to Steel City Con, we were traveling down the road, and my brother, of course, had the radio on, and I heard that the beat for Grandmaster Flash's "The Message" start playing. Dun, 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 dun. And I was like, "Oh hell yeah! I haven't heard The Message in a while. This is gonna be great. Oh boy!" And then this girl started singing something, and then it was like, I was just like, "Girls can be hustlers too," or something like that. It was like the main theme. I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah, like City Girls.
Or something like that. I got so fired up because it was just like her singing about like her, tits out and all this stuff. I was like, this is like the exact opposite of what the message was.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a subversion of what it was supposed to be.
Yeah,
And they
like
just take stuff that's already like proven popular from the 80s and they just bring it back now.
like, I love the message because it had such a good message, about about the ghettos and the cycle that goes on there and the bad decisions and lifestyle of the people there and basically being like, yeah, don't go idolizing these, criminals and, and
Yeah,
drugs and everything and try and get your, be smart with your money and don't go and do crime and get your shit together,
yeah.
and then this song is basically the opposite of that. It's like, yeah, being a hoe or I don't know, doing whatever. I think, what
Yeah, exactly. And they didn't have to use that same beat, but now when you Google the message, you'll just get the new version instead of the old version, and it's like the old version's lost.
I don't even know what
It's
the hell this
sneaky.
is. I was like, this is stupid. I'm done. Look, when I get home, I'm watching I'm going to listen to the real message here.
Yeah, hence why I made them the bad guys. And
Oh
then
no,
also that's their like special form. Pukas. In Irish mythology, shapeshifters are called pukas. So these bunny girls could turn into actual like death bunny girls. They're kind of inspired by those little girls in The Shining that always creeped me out. And this scene is from actually the climactic concert at the end. They just go into the crowd and start massacring people. So the
damn
good
it,
guys have to stop it.
Daniel. I, mm, Soul and them are going to see this and they're going to give me hell. Every time I turn around, they're always accusing me of being a furry or some sort of degenerate. And look at this. Look, I thought, all right, I'm safe with this. We've got cool like druid people and
Well,
everything.
look, they're the
Look,
evils.
look at this. Look at this.
That's why I made them the bad guys.
Uh,
Yeah, the furries are the bad guys.
you're giving them ammunition.
Well,
Ammunition.
what can you can't control how people interpret your art, right? Some people might buy it just because they like the bunny girls.
This is nicely drawn, though. I like this art. I will
Thank
say
you.
it's good.
I just drew the girl once and then I flipped it on Photoshop and turned one of them black.
There you go.
Save time.
Yeah. uh,
Yeah,
it's-
there's two of the lead characters when they were little kids. They got sucked into this sacrifice ritual when they got inducted to be bards.
oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
Oh no. More of the degenerate bunnies.
Yep. I mean, that's like what Madonna music videos basically are now. These people in weird bunny masks gyrating to evil beats.
Thrusting their hips and everything.
Yep, thrusting gratuitously.
Oh, look at that one. That was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, she's this spider girl, Aryan Rod. She was like raised in a cave cult that worships spiders, and Alexander the Great is their god. She came to Ireland as kind of like a missionary, and then she fell in with these cave people.
Oh, she got converted.
Yep. She's like, I want to be free, live my best life.
Fuck those orcas.
Yep, she's not into the orcas. She likes spiders.
That's right. Spiders.
But like,
We got
here's another
spiders,
thing.
bunnies, orcas. Everybody's got an animal.
Yeah, the if you go to the top illustration on that page,
Top illustration. Okay. Let's see.
yeah, that big poster thing. There you go. The yellow guy, he's this bard, but his like alter ego is Sheep World. So
Okay.
his thing is kind of like the sheep because like they sacrifice him. The fire girl, her animals butterflies. She becomes like this flaming butterfly magical girl. The blue one's Selkie, so mythological seal person.
Yeah.
Skull Girl's just like a blood witch, so she has no animal theme.
Oh,
I guess she gets a
odd
cat.
man out.
Yeah. The odd man out.
Who's this golden man in the middle?
That's the sheep guy, Sheep World. He's
Oh,
him.
wait. So who's the one up top there in the middle with the
That's
mushroom?
the druid. He's the one who like surfs with the orcas.
Okay, he's the
Those two girls are his daughters. He's like the good guy druid. Yeah, his power is mushrooms, basically.
Okay, then there's the bunnies on the left. Let's see.
That guy at the top is inspired by Ryan Seacrest. He's called Rory Seacrow in the comic.
Oh, okay. This person smoking something that they probably shouldn't on the right here. What is that? A wolf they got? Is
Yeah,
there?
she's got this giant death dog. So that is Claudna. She's like the head druid of Banshee Vale. She's inspired by. I used to live in the city in London, and there was this lady who had her nose chopped off, and
Oh,
she would
dude.
just and she would just beg by an ATM machine by the bank, and she would like shout and like cry and do like horrific wails all day long. But one time I saw her at the train station, and she would like she'd always be dressed in rags when she's at the ATM, but I saw her at the train station and she had like a mask covering her nose, and she was wearing like Gucci coat, fancy bag, fancy shoes. So it's like she was doing it for money, but really she was pretty loaded.
Yeah.
So that's I guess that character or that woman kind of inspired this character.
Yeah, there's people like that, in my area and stuff. Like they'll go set up with a sign saying they're like homeless and they need money and they'll wear dirty clothes, and everything. And then and they'll be set up like all day. And then you'll see them walk off and get in a nice car and drive away.
Yeah.
It's like, you asshole.
That's how it was. My cousin, he worked in Kosovo a long time ago,
Mhm.
and he told me that like the richest mansion in the whole village, it was owned by like or not village, it's a city. Like the most expensive mansion on top of a hill with a bunch of Ferraris in it was owned by like this guy, and he had 50 beggars who lived there with him, and he'd send them out every day dressed in rags, and then they'd come back to the mansion every night, and like they lived in luxury because they were getting like the most money when no
That,
one else could get a job there. They were like living large.
that's kind of pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I mean,
He
smart,
had an
right?
army of beggars. He
Yeah,
commanded. That's great.
like it's kind of weird. Like they just have like they just would share all their babies. So like, because if you have a baby, you're better at begging. So like they'd go and they just pick up whatever baby. They don't know if it's
Oh
theirs
my
or
poor
whose, and
baby.
they'd go out. Yeah.
That's
So I
pretty cool. I wonder if he ran it like a mob. And he's like, "Oh, look, somebody's trying to hoard into our territory, boys. Go rough them up."
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was some kind of thing related to that, but like I don't know the details.
That is cool. His homeless mob that he went and roughed people up with.
Yeah, and they would pretty much run the town.
That's crazy. That's I'm gonna have to go and there we go. I'm gonna have to do that now. I'm gonna have to recruit some people and have them go beg for me.
I mean, yeah,
I'll be like their homeless pimp.
it's like that affiliate marketing type of thing, only yeah, with begging.
Yeah, brilliant. Let's see. What's everything? Oh, J. Ryan says this looks like a fun series.
I'd say it's a very fun series. It's like fantasy, mythology, um, cool characters. Volume 3 is called Burn Your Idols. That's the cover. So that's the witch girl Dana. There's her little creepy cat.
Yeah, I see. This looks like this definitely looks like a piece that you would sell at cons or something.
Yeah, I'll get the original version and show you. I'm selling that as the original cover as one of the goals.
Okay. Let me see. pretty good.
Oof.
No, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, so here's the original. It's ink and watercolor and some blue pencil that you can't really see because of the light. But yeah.
Yeah, if you like that, that original is for sale on the campaign.
One of one.
I like to when I was looking at that picture, I like to think that we're actually looking at it somehow from the perspective of the cat, because the cat's got that look like he's just tripping balls.
Yeah, he is tripping balls, exactly.
Like he's just taking acid. He actually only has 2 eyes, but he's on acid, so he thinks he has 3 or something.
Yep. That's kind of like the concept of the series is it's like you know how like musicians like Prince or David Bowie, they're always dressing in really weird clothes and they're like ahead of their time.
Yeah.
Like the idea is kind of like the bards, because they like when they're tripping and playing music, they kind of like see the future, and that's why they're all like not dressed like people in ancient times actually dressed.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the drugs definitely play a big part in what they get up to.
Let's see. Jay Ryan says Free Willy predicted these events. We have too many Orca prisoners of war. They're just trying to get their countrymen back.
They're just trying to free the ocean. Exactly, Jay Ryan.
Good point, Jay.
Free Willy. What I also got to say about that movie, the Michael Jackson song is a freaking banger. When I was a little kid, I had that CD and I would just play the Michael Jackson song over and over. It was really good.
I have not watched Free Willy in a very long time. I think I'm watching it I'm watching it and like 1 or 2 of its sequels when I was young, like once or twice maybe.
Yeah, I watched the sequels too, but it's same here. I haven't seen it since I was a little kid, so it'd be interesting to go back. Yeah, here's another orca scene. I guess it must have left a huge impression on me because the orcas are the comic a lot.
Fighting a tentacle.
Yeah, they team up with the Octomagi. He's this giant octopus.
You just wrap the tentacle around orca and just throw it at something.
That's one of the side plots, is because the orcas get like blown up in the beginning. So then this one of the survivors goes and teams up with the giant octopus, and they're like, we gotta find these guys who did this to us. Blood for blood, like the old ways.
Edge.
So yeah, he's the guy who was responsible for all of it. They track him down at the end.
That's what you get.
I guess that's a spoiler alert, so sorry, people, but it is what it is.
Let's see. We got Marinus. He says, hail from work. Hail, Marinus. We're just checking out, Tales of Bardic Fury.
Oi.
He is up to volume 3 now, over on the Kickstarter. Lots of pages with this one. If you get all 3 volumes, you're getting over 700 pages.
700 pages.
That's crazy.
Another orca. You can't even see it because of the light. Damn.
Yeah. Let's see. We got Jay Ryan says it's 100% tax free. Yeah. Begging is 100% tax free. That's true.
Yeah.
Hobo Mafia. That's right.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I don't know if it happens that much in America, but over in Europe, over in Kosovo, they had it figured out.
You could probably make a lot of money that way. I mean, like I know, like just waitresses and stuff. If you're in you can make a ton of money just being a waitress from all the tips and stuff. So I would assume, begging would probably be similar to making a ton of money off the goodwill of others and such.
Yeah, like if you're in the right area and you, like this lady without a nose I was telling you about, she did it right next to an ATM. So like people would take money and then they'd feel guilt and be like, all right, I'll give you $10 or whatever.
She was playing smart.
Yeah, super smart.
She was a veteran of the begging scene.
No doubt about it. But I mean, also at the same time, she probably wasn't doing it voluntarily. They probably cut off her nose so she'd be a better beggar. So it's like she probably wasn't the happiest out there.
That's true. Hobo Mafia can get pretty dark and rough.
Yeah, they gotta do what's got to get done to make the money.
Yeah, those Ferraris won't buy themselves.
That's true.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, here's the yellow guy who's on the cover. He has like this Majora's Mask type of thing when he gets his super form.
Yeah, I can see you saying about your primary revenue being cons. Yeah, I can see this selling at cons. You know, the style, the art style, and everything, and then all the cool designs.
Yeah.
I can see young folks coming and grabbing it up.
Like the prince. And then yeah, like I said before, also I have this, I don't have any examples with me, but I also do this comic about three-eyed cats and coloring books about it. So that's what people like at the cons too.
Did the cover have like a Egyptian cat or something?
Yeah, one of the books had an Egyptian cat, three-eyed Cleopatra.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on Indiegogo.
Yeah, I did that one on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. But look, you're talking about the furries. When I was launching that book, it's called A Song of Mice and Fur. And that was when all these furry scandals were coming out about like disgusting things they actually did to animals and talked about in their Discord. So I'm like, this is a bad time to be launching this book. But I did it anyway. Like, I like animals, but not in that type of way. Yeah, the bad guy.
Daniel
when
has
he's-
a wife.
Yeah, the bad guy at the end, he turns into this giant seagull in the cave, and he's like, "I'll silence all of you. Infinite blacklist."
A seagull.
Yeah, because I always hated seagulls, so he's called Rory. He's called Rory Seacrow, like after Ryan Seacrest. So yeah, he's like, "God, give me strength for all the blood I've sacrificed to make me your avatar," and he gets this temporary boost.
Seagull.
Yeah, here he is. He's like, "Shut the hell up with your music, talking about freedom. Get out of here."
I don't listen to hip hop. He's like some grumpy old man. Like, turn down that radio.
Yeah, he's like, "How dare you make music that's not about killing kids? Stop it."
Have you even sacrificed a child lately? You wimp.
Exactly. If you're not in the cult, he wants to eliminate you.
Well, I mean, gosh, the god should have loved him after all the orca death. and then sacrifice children on top of it. Come on.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm trying to do too. And that's what I like about manga and anime so much is the contrast of like the cute art style with some dark ass stuff happening. It makes it pretty effective.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I mean, you see cute or innocent looking things, and you know that triggers something in your, you know, I guess monkey brain. You know, you want to care about it. You know, it elicits a response, but then it's like boom, dark.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting killed, and it's like, what?
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be like this. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen the anime Evangelion.
Oh
That
yeah.
one, that was a huge influence on me, and that they play into it a lot. Like they suck you into the first 10 episodes. You think, oh, this is just a nice robot story of kids fighting robots, and then poof, dark. Everything turns evil as hell. So yeah, I guess that influenced my storytelling a lot.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I think it was, a friend of mine burned off, CD, computer discs of Evangelion, all the episodes, and then at the end of Evangelion for me, and I watched them.
Yeah, End of Evangelion was the most messed up one.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I was like, holy shit. What? No. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, and then the rebuilds, a lot of people aren't into them, but I think they're pretty sick, especially the animation with the fights. It's like they took that stuff next level.
I have not actually watched any of them. after end of Evangelion. I heard that they continued the story or something.
Basically, what it is, it's like a retelling of the story, but then from the second one onwards, it becomes completely new. But like the first two, it even uses just recuts of the original series, and it's like slightly different. So, yeah, it's interesting. A lot of people just thought it was a cash grab from Hideki Anno. Perhaps it was, but I still think they're great movies.
Hmm.
And then the newest one that came out, it like completes the whole thing. I thought it was like a really nice ending for all of them, all the characters. So yeah, if you got like 12 hours of, it can't be 12 hours. Yeah, maybe 12 hours of your time to set aside. Check out the Eva rebuilds.
Oh wow. Yeah, maybe I'll have to. I need to eventually rewatch the original ones because I probably don't remember a lot of it.
Yeah. I saw it when I was really young, so it was like pretty traumatizing. But at the same
Oh
time, I liked it.
yeah, I mean the animation was really good. The fights were cool. Like it was a cool show. Hey Tim,
Good morning.
Good morning.
only a little late today, Tim.
Yeah, my phone died, so it didn't wake me up.
Oh
Forgot to charge it. My bad.
yeah. Well, Soul ain't making it today either, so it's all good.
So neither?
Soul said he had like some stuff to do, like shopping wise and stuff. So he said if he did make it, it would be at the very end. It's all good. Let's see. We got J. Ryan says Chris spending all this time on his glutes at the gym to make money is now realizing he could just beg for it. I am not trying to make money off my ass, J. Ryan.
Yeah, and do you want to be living that life? Ask yourself.
Gosh, I already have a job. It doesn't pay as much probably as it should, but it's fine. It pays the bills. Gosh, I don't need to go and do all that. Although I will say my butt is looking better though. It is improving.
So you are thinking about it.
What? No, I'm not. I'm just saying that my body's looking better from hitting the gym. I'm getting definition and stuff in my arms. My legs are looking real good.
Yeah, he's just trying to self-improve.
Yeah, I'm trying to get healthy. I'm trying to be healthy.
Oh, good.
Trying not to be skinny fat, as Marinus would say.
Try just to get away from the twink.
What? Who?
Forgot that means something else too. Sorry. Being too scrawny. There you go.
What are you talking about?
What are you on about, my friend?
That's what I'm saying. You're saying you're trying to be in shape. You're trying to, get down. You're trying not to be scrawny anymore.
Yes, scrawny.
Huh?
Yeah.
I said twink because I thought I meant like all like a twink,
No.
like a tree, and then I remembered like you guys told me it means something else too. So
Yes. Yes, it does.
that's how I went. Oh no.
Oh, Lordy. Yeah, it's looking fun. This looks like a fun one.
Yeah, that's the druid guy with the mushrooms at the top. So he doesn't really have any crazy powers, but he just is like pure mind over matter. So he's like, when he eliminates fear, he just does things. He's kind of like a badass normal, I guess.
He's just a damn hippie.
He's a damn hippie. Yeah, exactly. Hippie cult leader.
Where's the bunnies?
They're
them out.
I think go down to the bottom. Or towards the bottom.
Silky Blues. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, that was the second issue. Second part of volume 1.
See their little art? Let's see. Oh no, somebody's singing. Now they're singing about sharks. Oh God, great. We're going to get a third team up of the sea here. We're going to have sharks.
There is a shark girl. There is a shark girl.
Gosh dang it.
Yep. I don't know if I got good pictures of her. I have like pinups of her, but Yeah, she's like this backstabby girl who just tries to screw all her friends' boyfriends and stuff. Man eater.
Oh my!
That looks tiny.
Yeah, there's a seal girl.
Who looks tiny?
The books.
You talk about Daniel's hands?
No, the books in his hands.
Well, they're manga size, so I think 5x7, pretty thick. 200 pages each. Volume 3, not out yet. 290 pages.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of reading in with these ones. So you're getting plenty of story.
There's some bunny girls,
Yep, there you go.
Illuminati bunnies. Yeah, he's like the I guess the rival prodigy guy. He's Rory Seacrow's prodigy, Angus. He's like the number one pop star. He's inspired by Bono.
Ooh. Bono 150?
Yeah, there's the shark girl. She's
Oh,
always
okay.
screwing around.
That dang hoe?
Yep, exactly.
Oh, by the way, did you run the trailer by any chance?
To the bunny girl.
Yeah, do the trailer. The trailer's pretty cool.
Scroll up.
I
We
fuck-
did the
freaking-
pitch. We did the pitch. We just didn't do the trailer.
I freaking knew it.
Well, you know who's not here? Soul. So tough
And
pitch.
I was late, and good thing that within the first five minutes that I'm in, I get shit back on track.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, good work, Sim Ink Slayer.
Well, you're welcome.
I got
Thank you.
this passion, and it's burning deep inside of me. And this time, no, not gonna settle for anything less. Craving.
Enter the world of Oi, Tales of Bardic Fury, a psychedelic fantasy comic series set in ancient Ireland. Brian, a talented young bard, embarks on a mission to introduce music to a town that has never heard it before. Unbeknownst to him, the village druid, Starseal, harbors hidden motives. Prepare yourself for a mythical adventure of love and magic, where music will shape destinies and resonate deeply within your soul. Encounter mesmerizing selkie divas, ex-gladiator musical prodigies, mystical witchy idols, and enigmatic cult leader druids. From the mind of writer and artist Daniel de Sosa, support our campaign for Oi, Volume 3, and unleash the extraordinary power of Bardic Fury upon the world.
Yeah, that was fun.
There we go. Yeah, some people, well, not some. I've heard the music. Maybe I should have done something more just like Irishy music. My concept was to try to make it sound like an anime theme song.
Mm-hmm.
And because it was public domain, I didn't have the most choice. But yeah, pretty happy with the trailer.
Yeah. Gets the idea across. Let's see. Let's go back down to some more of these pictures. Where was Wow. Yeah, there we
Jamming
go.
out.
There's the picture with the seal woman.
Okay.
Yes. What was they called again?
Oh, yeah.
Silkies?
Selkie, yeah, mythological figure in like Celtic mythology. They're basically seal mermaids. They're wrapped in seal skin, and the story is if you take their seal skin away, they're trapped in human form forever.
Yeah. This
Nice
is like
orca attack scene.
this is kind of like a demon, kind of like dark spirit within her. Yeah.
Yeah, and she kind of like represses it all the time because it freaks her out. But when she's alone, it like has Gollum conversations with her.
Lovely. And oh hey, Ice Queen.
What's
Yes,
up?
ice cream. Hope you're doing good this morning. Let's see. Scroll down a little more. Some more magic covers or music.
Yeah, that guy's this slave from Sicily, Servius. He used to be a gladiator and like a luthier, so he makes instruments.
Sweet.
I just thought it would be a cool idea if like there's a village slave and the first issue the bard meets him and he plays music better than the bard does, and the bard's like, this is the one thing I'm good at and I'm not even better than this random village guy.
How could you do this to me?
Yeah, he crushes his spirits.
He's like, I'm just gonna go back to being a farmer. Yeah, Shillelagh girl.
Shillelagh girl.
Yeah. Now the question is I've always seen that the Celts always were naked. What's going on with this?
I mean, look, sometimes they are. But also, yeah, for censorship reasons, sadly they can't be.
I don't know.
But I mean, look, sometimes look at
Kickstarter always
this
likes
fat
to-
scene.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. So
I don't know. Kickstarter does like its like booby covers and stuff.
yeah, I thought like they'd censor you and kick you off, so I didn't. I have other stuff, like other art that is more like what you want, but I'm like, I can't put it on Kickstarter. I don't want to get canceled. I don't want them to take my money. That's what I
but
kept hearing
I'm
was
not
happening.
saying I want it.
As long as you put it there, you put it censored, you're fine.
Well, I guess it's too late for that. I'll have to do it next time.
Yeah, I'm not saying I want it. I'm saying like like it seems like a lot of Kickstarters put like nude covers of their comics up, and people seem to buy them.
Yeah, I could have done it. I did a nude cover of volume 2 of this one with the Spider Girl naked, and oddly enough, you're right, it is the most popular. It was hardcover. At Comic Cons, even people who didn't know anything about the story, they just pick it up. Like teenage girls, like guys, women, adults, they're like, "Oh, I want this. I don't
Huh.
even know what it is," and they buy it. So
Because
I mean, you're right.
Because everybody likes boobies. Straight, gays,
You're right.
whatever. Everybody
you-
loves boobies.
You know the witch girl at the top, with the skeleton paint? She's naked. She just has body paint. So there you go. Her.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yep. The full cover is the naked cover. People just don't know it.
Just don't realize it. Oh my. Yeah, so you can get $5 will get you a PDF of all this for all 1 through 3 even. There you go.
Yep. 700 pages of PDF.
Yeah, so if you want like a cheap, easy way to get in and read it, there you go. And 25 will get you volume 3. And this does ship anywhere for all of our international folks.
Yep. I did the Indiegogo and I had to charge like $50 shipping, I think a couple years ago when I launched it, but now international shipping has kind of gone down. So however much it costs, I'm just going to eat the charge.
I know, who was it when I backed it? Sweden. It was Ghost Story, I think it was, when I backed it. Woo, that was pricey. It was like $40 or $50.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I was like,
Probably, hopefully I don't get too many international backers to this. But if they order it, I'll give you the book. Don't worry.
yeah, so if you're new to it, you can get 1 through 3 for $50. Over 700 pages. And then you got your original art for $125. And then the original cover art for $333. Why 333? Why all threes?
Lucky number.
Ah, okay.
Same with why the goal is 777.
Well, there you go. Yeah, so he's got a pretty low goal, relatively. So let's help get him there. He's still got 26 days left, so that gives plenty of time for folks to, if you need to get another paycheck or two, you still got time to get the money up to get this thing funded.
Yeah, I have to find more ways to market it. Spamming social media is not working for me.
Yeah, gotta try to get on those live streams, I guess.
The live streams is the future.
Yeah. No, I mean, you'd think maybe that webtoon that you were doing would help advertise it.
Yep.
I got a few from Webtoon, but the thing is too, I think, is a lot of people who read it, like they're like, I'm reading it for free. Why do I need it?
Yeah, that's true.
But who knows?
I don't know. Like, there's been stuff I've gotten for free, through pirating or whatever. I don't really pirate hardly ever, but back in the day, I'd get sent stuff or something like that, and
Yes.
I'd read it. And if it was really good, if I read it, I was like, wow, I really like this. I'd go out and buy the physical copy.
Same with me. So hopefully more of the Webtoons people come through. I also put it on Manga Dex and Tapas.
Oh, okay.
So you
Oh,
get
yeah,
your
I mean,
own interaction.
It gets some interactions, but not like a crazy amount, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, other than like live streams, posting through social media, things like that, I'm not sure how to, what else you could do to advertise.
Could probably edit up the page or something, make it more concise. Because last time, I think the last Kickstarter for Oi, I did it in like 2014 or 2013, and I was just getting random people who I wasn't even advertising to, like, signing up for it. So I thought maybe it's Kickstarter still like that, but so far, not so much.
Huh.
The Indiegogo did better, but oh well.
Yeah, I'm trying to think here. Are you in like any of like the Facebook comic book groups?
I deleted my Facebook a while ago, so I should try starting
Oh,
that
okay.
probably.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Well, it was like just Facebook. I just realized it's just baiting each other into fighting and arguing about dumb things. It's like designed to make people angry.
yeah. So yeah, like Twitter.
Yeah, which I'm still on, sadly.
I just seen some fighting amongst some comic folks there earlier today, or not today, yesterday. I was like, oh, geez, more of the same shit.
Yeah, I try to stay out of all that stuff
Yeah.
because it just like takes your mind power. It wastes your time.
Yeah, it's not. It just kills your productivity, keeps you from doing stuff that you enjoy, and makes you. Yeah, you could be out doing something that gives you fulfillment or purpose, and instead you're worrying about what some randos on Twitter's fussing about.
Yeah, exactly. It's a no-win game.
Yeah. Ain't worth it. So we're up to volume 3. How many volumes you doing?
Well, I have like ideas for the future stories and where I want to go with the series, but what I want to do, it's end part 1 on volume 3, and then when new Oi comes out, it'll be like a sequel series. I'll either keep the same name, but I'd want to try to write it that the next books will be like jumping on points for people who are new and who you don't have to have read the past 3 books to get what's going on, but if you have, like, it adds to it. So I could go on indefinitely, but I mean, I also want to try, after drawing this, I spent like 2 years drawing this volume 3 book. So after that's done, I want to work on like some one-shot separate projects, like not Oi related, and then depending how things go, I might get back into the series.
Okay.
But yeah, I have the stories for days. I just gotta get the fans for it.
So is there other stories you're wanting to do outside of Bardic Fury? Is it?
Well, I have like concepts for them. I haven't worked on anything like super hard, but I have an idea for soccer story, a soccer comic set in space. I have I have an idea, kind of just like a slice of life romance between. The idea is like there's these two guys who own hummus stores like across from each other, and then this lady moves in who's a baker, and then the lady gets a bunch of traffic coming to the area, and they like compete over her, and they compete over getting more traffic and stuff. Because like I like cooking, so. And it's something different from this, which is like a crazy dark battle fantasy.
Yeah, it's more lighthearted and such.
Yeah, exactly. So I just got to figure out what I want to do. But after I'm done with this volume 3, I'll do like a one shot, just like single page story to submit to manga contest probably. I don't know exactly what yet. And yeah, that's my ideas.
Yeah. Could you imagine Bardic Fury as like an animation? That'd be
I mean,
kinda wild.
yeah, that would be completely awesome. But I don't really pitch to studios or know how to do that. I don't think like Hollywood animation is really like they shut down a bunch of projects and they're not really producing a lot of new shows. So probably I couldn't do it there, but maybe one of those like South American or Indian CGI animation studios one day.
Like, come on, Netflix. You're always greenlighting all these other shows. Do Bardic Fury.
No, Netflix, that's the thing. Netflix stopped greenlighting animation shows and they canceled a bunch of them.
Oh, wow. No,
Because like their shows aren't making.
Yeah, they're finally taking a hit, I guess, on money.
Yeah, exactly. So they canceled a bunch of projects. And so the only animation stuff that gets greenlit is like franchises or little kid stuff.
Well, they were gosh, Netflix was greenlighting a lot of crap. Like it was just a ton of stuff. And then stuff that did kind of successful, they're like, okay, canceling after one season.
Yeah, because they have their like weird data that says like if it's not bringing in subscribers, like new subscribers, then we're just going to cancel it, even if it's popular.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, they just follow whatever their algorithm says. I don't know how it works, but I don't run Netflix, so they know something I don't, I guess. But yeah, that's what always bothered me is these Netflix shows, and you're like, oh, that's kind of interesting. And it goes one season, it ends on a cliffhanger, nothing's resolved, and then it's just canceled forever. And then I feel like I just wasted all my time on this. So now I like mostly just watching series that are old. You know it has an ending. So you're not going to have like the rug pulled out from you.
Yeah. Oh, DJ D's here. He says, hit the like button. Yeah. Please do hit that like button. It always helps. And if you're new to the channel, please give us a subscribe. And always appreciated. And including all you folks who watch the replay.
Yeah, replay people, thank you for watching it. People who are here now, thank you for checking it out.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking book. What all cons do you go to? You said you was going to cons.
I haven't been doing it as much this year, but it's mostly the Southern California shows. I did FanX in Utah a few times recently, which did pretty good. I've done some Northern California shows. I want to try some of the ones in Arizona and Texas. Where I used to do really well was the anime shows in LA, but they book up like instantly now. So I haven't been able to get into them for a few years. I used to do shows. I used to live in the UK. So I did the London MCM. I did Thought Bubble before. I did Scotland MCM. I even got to do North Ireland, Belfast MCM, so that was cool.
Oh, wow.
But that was years ago. Now I mostly stick to Southern California, like within driving distance from where I live.
Yeah, it sounds like you've been all over the place.
Yep.
All right. And Sim is...
So yeah, I was gonna say, I gotta peace out to start working on some stuff.
Oh, okay.
But thank you, Chris, for having me on the show.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah, so everybody, do go check out Tales of Bardic Fury. You know, if you want to, get a little bit of the bunnies, you want to see what happens with them.
Yeah, they're not really in it that much, but yep, they're evil. They're one of the baddies.
Daniel, I'm trying to sell it.
The bunnies will sell the book.
I'm trying to sell your book. You're like, no, they're not really in it.
Well, do we want the furry bunny audience? I guess we do. You're right.
They usually have money, though. The suspicious wealthy furries.
There they are. They're the true stars of the story. These bunny girls.
Soon you'll be getting DMs from people being like, "I will pay you $400 to draw, these bunnies doing some really weird degenerate stuff."
I've drawn some weird commissions, but I definitely draw a line at that type of thing.
So you're meaning no two bunnies in a cup?
Definitely not. I've had some offers to draw some pretty disgusting things that I've said no, despite the huge amount of money. So I guess I could have some morals still left.
There's a limit. Daniel can't fully be bought just yet. So all you suspicious furries, you got to work on him. Got to wear him down.
No seal porn, no bunny porn. I draw a hard band. I guess if they're in their human form, it's fine.
All right, there you go. So everybody, do go check it out. He's got a little ways yet to get funded.
If you like fantasy, if you like horror, if you like psychedelic art, if you like manga, if you've ever played a bard in Dungeons and Dragons, this is the story for you. The idea came from bards always used to get made fun of when I was playing D&D. Everyone's like, who wants to be the lame music guy? So I wanted to do a story where the bard's the hero. And now I guess that's kind of happening a lot more. Like the D&D movie, I think, had a bard as the hero. So it's not the most unique thing anymore. But the story itself is pretty cool, unlike anything else out there. 700 pages of content. It's good times if you're a fan of bards.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Daniel.
Thank you.
It was good to have you around. It's been a long time, so it was nice getting to see you and caught up with what you've been up to.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for helping me market the show or the comic.
Yep. I guess if you ever want to come back on again, you can always reach out and we'll have you back on.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Maybe towards the end of the campaign, I'll try to get back on. Do a last minute push.
Yeah, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. How do I exit this thing?
It'll say
leave studio at the bottom right.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good rest of the show.
Yep.
Good rest of your week.
It was nice to talk to you again.
Nice talking to you too, man. Adios.
Yep, later. Let's see here. We got Pelrar saying, leave it to Chris to zero in on the furry. See, I knew it. I knew
or
that.
Scalies, whatever at this point.
I knew it. I knew bringing him on would lead to more accusations of furries.
Yeah, you don't really need a furry guest at this point. You do have a furry niece. What?
Hey, Pale Rider.
It's in the family, I'm just saying.
Pale Rider, I got a question for you. Why you keep saying I break a promise? I didn't break no promise. What?
I said fair enough. That's all I said. What promise did you break?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking him. He's over saying that I'm breaking promises. I didn't break no promise. Probably something that he said I did that I didn't.
Oh, don't forget to sub, like, and share, people.
Yeah, what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
There was something I was gonna say, and I can't think of it.
He's saying oat breaker sugar.
What is he talking about?
I don't know.
What are you talking about? Don't you do this to me. I haven't been getting good sleep lately. I'm cranky today.
I don't know. You gave me shit about sharing my second chance campaign the other day.
He's
It's probably, you know.
he's sassy.
I know.
I think I'll stick with my normal root beer.
So my second chance campaign is only my in demand technically because I didn't get to do my in demand. I closed it.
Yeah, Sim, we played some Deep Rock Galactic without you, Sim.
Yeah, I know. You told me that.
Yeah, me and Marinus was playing.
But sometimes a heads up, would be kind of fun. Not just like, oh, we're doing this now. Are you up?
Well, we didn't know we was doing it then. Until then.
Yeah, too bad I missed it. Would have been fun. I know there's been a big update lately. Is there anything new?
Yeah, the new there's a new season.
Mhm.
There's some sort of infection now. Like some sort of like contagious infection thing. And there's like so you have to do like a cleaning pod and you get like a like a little pod comes down and one person gets the like sprayer and then the other one gets the vacuum. And you got to run up and spray this foam because there's like this big creature that goes around that's like infected, and the sprayer has to spray the infected spots all over it. And the
Okay.
vacuum guy has to vacuum the foam up, and it's essentially that's how you damage it and like break through its armor and stuff. And then eventually you break through enough of it to where you can just use normal weapons to kill it, and then you get these like hearts, like plague hearts off of it. And then also it'll leave like infection all over the ground, and it'll like spawn out these larvae that attack you and stuff like that. And then you get like a little infection meter that can do damage to you. It's a whole, and then there's like another thing where there's like a corruption spike or something. It's like a big spike thing on the map, and you got to go and clean it up. So yeah, just a couple little things like that. There's a new mineral I think you can mine that you can use to shop with instead of just gold. I can't remember what it's called. And yeah, I think that's about it that I can tell. I can remember at a scene. Let's see. What's he saying? Giving you shit sounded funnier when I was drunk, and I forgot to put the laughing faces. My bad. What?
Okay, I know he's answering to me.
Oh.
You should have sounded funnier. Yeah. But I get that's what you meant by, I want to be a dick, but.
That doesn't answer why you're calling me Oathbreaker, Pale Rider. Damn it.
What promise did he break? That's what he wants to know. Tell him. He won't be able to go to sleep or rest if you don't tell him.
Yeah, I think I need to turn on my air. I think I might have to finally sit down and turn on my air conditioner. I think that might be why I'm not getting sleep. Because I am not getting sleep lately. Like
You're working night shift, sleeping during the day, so yeah, you do need, or at least a fan on yourself. Like a small fan.
Did not get a lot of sleep today. I haven't been sleeping good this past week. Could have also been because it was Father's Day. I don't know. And then, like all last night while I was working, I was just really annoyed and grumpy. Like everything was making me annoyed and mad. I was like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr." Everything I listened to, I was like, oh, this is stupid. I was like, oh my gosh, calm down, Chris. Calm down. Why are you so upset? I just couldn't. All right.
He deserves to lose sleep for breaking promises. He's not going to answer. He's just going to keep saying you broke a promise.
I don't know what he's talking about. I do need to decide on, I guess, what am I going to do? I need to do an unboxing of the dress. What day should I do that?
You haven't done it yet?
No.
You told me you were gonna do it and then during the unboxing or everything.
What?
You had a whole bunch of shit to unbox. You said you were gonna do that soon.
I'm working on that. I'm doing it the unboxings I'm doing once a week on Thursdays. I make a video and upload it on Thursdays. I unbox one thing on Thursday every week until I get done. But no, I'm trying to decide when I'm going to unbox the dress, the red dress. I'm going to do that I'll do that probably on a live stream. And I don't know what day I'm going to do it on. I don't know. I guess like one of the days where I don't have a guest lined up. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, if they say I'm going to do it. Yeah, no problem, Daniel. No problem. Hey, Coleman.
Yep.
Changed his name. Who does he think he is?
And I kind of like forced him and bribed him and to change that avatar because he had Peggy, and I'm like, dude, I'm taking a stand. I am not gonna highlight your goddamn thing anymore until you change that freaking image.
You degenerate Peggy.
Yeah, I'm done. And he changed it. I'm like, there you go. So you could say I coerced him into changing that avatar. Which this one looks way better. So, the girls just are here, dude. Maybe we could play some Evil Dead. Cole's like, this ain't over.
Just for that, he's going to change it to something worse.
I'm just saying, you go around with that piggy thing. Nobody's gonna want to pay attention to it. Nobody wants to see that. Maybe I should change my avatar to the new boogeyman. There's always one.
I need to decide
That's why we call the hashtag blame insert name.
to the new boogeyman. What's he talking about?
The infighting, the drama, and the this and that always happens.
Oh, same dumb shit. Yeah.
Yeah, new bad guy of the week.
Stupid.
Yep.
Let's see.
I was the only thing I'll say is I was disappointed. I was really looking forward to getting that back in that bit omnibus, to be quite honest. As you know, I've been a big fan of bits since the beginning.
People wonder why I don't consider myself CG anymore. Because of the dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ew.
What the fuck's that? Is that like a back scratcher? Why are you scratching your arm with it?
Why not?
You're too lazy to use your own fingers, or like it's supposed to be for the places you can't reach.
Well, I'm going to use it to reach over there and smack you a good one.
Wow. I think you're going to need a special one there made in Canuck.
Who is the new bad guy? Says Pale Rider.
Dude.
I only caught a little bit of it over there on the Twitters.
Mm-hmm.
I was scrolling yesterday. It was something to do with the Pit Omnibus and what was it? PTP and
Yeah, PTP, Delkion, ABS, Malin, and everybody. Yeah.
whatever. Dumb shit.
We've seen that stuff happen a lot.
Yeah. Same shit, different day.
Yeah, that's why I keep telling people: don't get involved between people's businesses. You never really know what's happening, what they actually negotiated, and sometimes some people try to make it sound like it's. Anyways, you don't get involved in other people's dealings. That is a fair assessment, right?
Oh yeah. Nirvana.
And that book looks, interesting.
What, this book?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's a fun idea. Combining like history, like
Am I right? Am I right?
stuff.
Didn't you grab that before?
I didn't get it, no, but we've had him on.
Yeah, I remember having it on, but I wasn't sure if I saw you having those little manga or if it was another one that looked.
No, I didn't get this one.
Okay. Because I vaguely remember you holding something that was similar-ish type of thing. Cover-wise.
Yeah, I mean it's a fun little idea combining like history with music and stuff.
Oh, it looks interesting.
Yeah. Because I mean, heck, the only other Kickstarter that's really dealt with like music a lot is like that Black Rhapsody book. I remember.
Yeah.
Had music.
Whatever happened with that?
I don't know. I seen her post something the other day. Where did I see that at? Where was it at?
What's up, Crystal McGee?
Was it this one? It was in one of those Twitter DM rooms that I'm a part of. I feel like I've seen something. I don't remember which one it was, though. I'll figure it out eventually.
What's up, Hex?
Oh, Hex is here.
Nice to hear for your daughter. Congrats, bro.
Yeah, I seen that. She's like a fancy model and whatnot. That's pretty cool. She's like a celebrity. Maybe it was this one. Maybe it was this group. I don't know. There's so many dang little rooms that I'm a part of that, and a lot of them I don't even look into. Oh, here we go. I found it. She says the colors are being worked on as we speak. The lettering on the black and white version is almost finished. The campaign is still up on Indiegogo.
Which one? Rhapsody?
Black Rhapsody.
I thought. Well, no, I'm not gonna say nothing. Maybe I'm not remembering right. I thought wasn't that one of the books that was supposed to be almost sold then?
I don't know. That's been a long time since we.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I could be mixing it up with something else.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, sounds like she might have had some issues. Says, wanted to apologize. This last update she did on the 2nd says, first, I wanted to apologize for the radio silence over these past few months. It says, I had to attend to personal and business matters behind the scenes. The book is still in production, but I have a few announcements to make concerning some changes to the book. The first announcement is that there's a new artist on the book. The new artist's name is Matteo Leone, and he'll be the main artist of the book. My previous artist, Jan Apple, was unable to complete the book due to health reasons. Leone has been brought on to the project to finish the book, which leads into my second announcement. Leone has completed the black and white illustration of the book. It just needs to be colored and lettered. And then she showed some samples of the work. Oh, yeah, there's some difference there in the art. Yeah, definitely a different art style there. Campaign itself will be reflected to update the new pages. Yeah, looks like that's it. And Eric Weathers will be lettering both the colored and black and white versions of the book. Unfortunately, the book will need to be pushed back by 1 month to accommodate the new colorist schedule.
I'm starting to think that Weather's holding like one of those like mob lettering mob type of thing, mafia.
Yeah,
He's lettering everything. And if he's not, you're gonna find out that he will soon.
She says the new fulfillment date will be between mid to late July. She says.
Hmm.
And there you go. That's what's going on with Black Rhapsody.
China, it's the same thing here. We're trying real hard to get everything done for July now.
Yeah.
Scotsman's on like page 15. 15 or 16 now. I'm planning 6 to 9. But I flooded everything else, so it should get faster.
There we go.
Can't wait to get that freaking book out. You know how I get with this shit.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me check the chat. Yeah, let's see. We got McGee. Hey, McGee. Everybody go check out The Good Night
Mm-hmm.
over on Indiegogo. Here, let me hold up here. Let's go to Indiegogo. Let's check the Good Night.
No, people that are waiting for Tales and Adverse 2, one thing I can say though, it's we might be waiting, but I'm getting a head start on the next book, and the Blood Hunt sequel, and the colored edition. So I'm using it to, get a little work done ahead of time. But it's looking awesome.
Hey, Hex.
And in case you missed, Beacon's all done. We're just waiting on Scotsman and the lettering to be done.
A lettering sweatshop manned by Filipino children.
Yeah. It's like, the fuck? I am not lettering your book yet? Well, good news for you. I am lettering your book.
Yeah, so Good Night. She's over $1,000.
Oh, sweet.
5K. Everybody, go check her out. Yeah.
What's the MVP package?
That's a challenge coin and 2 CGC graded issue.
Oh.
Or CGC graded issue 1 and 2.
Okay, what is the MVP for?
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess just because it's the most expensive, it shows you're most dedicated. So you're the most
Right.
valuable to her.
I'm trying to remember what MVP means.
Most valuable,
player. There you go. That was my question. I was like, I didn't remember what MVP meant. So, any news that you want to discuss about that you heard of?
Huh?
Anything you want to discuss about news or something? Oh, I have one little pet peeve.
What?
I was really tempted to watch that Flash movie.
Okay. Why?
Well, because Batfleck's in there, and come on, I have the nostalgia of wanting to see Keaton back as Batman type of thing. And I was really in between, I'll see it, or I'll download it. I'm not gonna pay to go see it, but I kind of want to see those, But then something happened, and I saw the final scene of the thing, and who's the final Batman after all of this shit, and I'm like, fuck you.
Okay.
When everything's back to normal, technically, and the everything's done, and you're revealed who's the final Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
In that new universe, it's fucking George Clooney.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck you. I'm not even. Fuck you.
Yeah. I was already uninterested.
How can you fucking end this with the most hated, despised fucking Batman ever?
What? You got something against bat nipples?
I have something against the entire fucking thing of him playing Batman with the bubble head thing. The back credit, the skate that are obviously rollerblades, and that bad chick credit card, MasterCard, whatever it was. It's fucking George Clooney. Like, You could have picked anybody else, dude. Why the one that's the most hated? If it's not a big fuck you to everybody else, there we go. We gave you the Bad Fleck. Everybody loves them. Then we give you the Keaton. That's the other favorite fucking Batman. We give you the two first Batman. They're all dead. Here's George Clooney, the one you hate the most. And I'm like, motherfucker. Not only did we have to watch like twice the Ezra Miller, so technically making a movie like 4 hours of him. And you're like, fuck. But Batman is pretty cool in there.
I'm good. I lost. I had no interest in watching it because it was a movie with Ezra Miller as the main character. Why the hell would I want to watch it? It's gonna be so annoying and obnoxious. Ugh.
Double, and he's double every fucking all along.
Double the annoying dumb shit.
Yeah.
And then after that, I think I watched a review, and they said about all the dumb nostalgia bait, and they said about and then they said that like they had like the dead people showing up as cameos, and
Yeah, they even have Nicholas.
That.
They even have the Nicolas Cage Superman showing up.
No, I'm not supporting dead actors being portrayed on the screen and stuff. That's just ghoulish.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Oh, no way. Yeah, 4 hours of Ezra Miller, yeah.
Yeah. That's how I see it. Because dude, the movie's 2 hours, so you get two of them all along. So that's 4 hours of Ezra Miller. Fuck you.
Why? Ugh.
Oh, I got a downloaded copy. That's what I said, and I just freaking skipped through it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you go skip. Oh, I want to watch that part. Then you go, George Clooney. Fuck you. You just ruined everything. Like, fuck you. That's insulting. I don't want to watch the entire thing. Telling you, I downloaded it, just clipped to it, and I went, fuck you. I just watched the Keaton part, and that's it. I'm out. And you have to admit, the Keaton part's pretty cool, except at the end, the Batman thing, and he dies. Yeah. It's kind of cool, though, to see him. Just stupid. They should have just freaking kept him for another Batman movie instead of trying to save Edward Miller's Flash.
They shouldn't have they shouldn't have made this movie to begin with. If they're going to make a movie with Michael Keaton as Batman again, they should have just done Batman Beyond.
Or just do Batman Dark Knight Return with him or something. Come on, that's what I was thinking. As when I saw that fucking scene in there with him, they give him old and he's retired from Batman, and he comes back. I'm like, dude, that's so much wasted potential. Dude, you got Keaton to come back as Batman. They could have done just a fucking Batman movie of like a Dark Knight-ish. You know what I mean? Like older Batman comes back. They could have done the Batman Beyond thing right after. Batman Beyond, dude. It's fucking insane. Like another one that I'm surprised we don't have yet. The Spider-Man. Where's my fucking Spider-Man in 2099? Where's fucking Miguel O'Hara, the fucking Latino fucking Spider-Man that's been there for fucking long time? That's actually better than the fucking Spider-Man.
He's in that Miles Morales movies.
Yeah, but where's the fucking actual movie?
I don't know. Maybe they're just too lazy to do it. Who knows? They're too busy making other dumb movies.
Dude, just to prove to you how fucking badass he is, you just put him in anything and it's gonna sell. Look at what happened with that fucking new movie there. Oh, there's Into the Spider-Verse 2, and everybody just talks about how Miguel O'Hara is the shit. Dude, it's like the same thing with fucking Batman Beyond. It's like, dude, they had they tried to do duplicates of those characters for so long, this, that, and all types, and this and that, and they don't stick. The two only one that ever fucking succeeded to actually match or outdo the original character, they freaking did stupid shit with them for so long or nothing. Now they bring them back up and everybody's going nuts. Because Batman Beyond was the shit. So was 2099. Let's just be frank here. All the other one was bad. The 2099 run, they were pretty much all bad. there was like the Punishers. I just can't remember what was the name of it.
Punisher 2099.
No, there was a Punisher 2099. It wasn't that bad. No, there was another one. He had a big trench coat thing like that. I just can't remember what the name was.
What are you talking about?
Ravage 2099.
Yeah, Ravage. Yeah, he had horns. Yeah, I had that issue.
The Gold Spider 2099 was pretty cool.
I had issue 1 of Punisher, of Ravager, of X-Men.
But the only one that really out of all of this, like
Doom.
Doom was cool
Doom.
too. But the best out of all of it was Spider-Man 2099. It felt like it didn't feel just like a rehash of the same thing.
Oh yeah, like
in the future. Yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2099 was essentially his own character with a light Spider-Man skin slapped, a paint job slapped on. That's really what it was.
Technically, it was a horror version of fucking Spider-Man. It was technically the Fly with Spider-Man.
You could have just named him something else, and he would have been just fine. He didn't have to. He didn't have to actually be a Spider variant.
Nope. And that's why I like him so much.
Like I don't like any of these Spider variants, like multiverse stuff or anything. Like I don't like Miles Morales. I don't like any of these others. The only ones that Spider variants I really kind of am fine with is like
2099.
2099. Mayday Parker, his daughter, was cool because I like the idea.
Her name was Mayday.
Yeah, Mayday Parker.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like Spider Girl. I actually didn't mind her just because I like the idea of it, of Peter Parker
Fair enough.
being married to Mary Jane, getting older, having a kid.
Yeah.
And you can tell a different story that's separate from what you told with Peter Parker. A lot of these variants they don't have anything that sets them apart in a major way from Peter Parker. And story-wise or theme-wise or anything, or they're just kind of lame. I liked, and Scarlet Spider wasn't terrible, but once again, was he needed? Was he necessary? No, he's just kind of a variant. Kane was kind of cool. I liked Kane as a villain. So yeah, really just Spider-Man 2099 and maybe Spider-Girl, Mayday Parker would be the two that I could see really working because they're their own kind of characters. I'm not huge into multiverse stuff. When they were their own little self-contained things, separate from the main universe in like What If comics and stuff, I was fine with it. I actually liked it because there were these fun little stories that didn't really matter that were over here doing their thing, and then they started bringing them into the main universe and tying them into everything, and then it was multiverse this, multiverse that, everywhere, in everything, and in your main universe, and out the yin yang with them, and it's like, stop.
Dude, remember what they did with Venom for a while? Like Venom was in everything, everywhere. Every hero had a Venom.
Yeah, and now you got multiverse crap all over the movies, and it's like, stop.
We just want to do every version of that said character that could be possibly imagined, so we can own the copyrights and nobody can ever do anything else with it. Like they tried to do with Batman. Like one of the things I thought was funny is that there's a certain point where they even did it in a comic where they used the black bat and the bat look for Batman when they went to public domain, so making it harder for people to use those characters again. So the entire premise of having him in a full trench coat and with the goggles and stuff like that was all those type of Batmans. It was all the dark black bat and stuff like that.
Oh no, I did see. Did you see where people fan art of a racist Spider-Man, like from this, the multiverse stuff, the Spider-Verse?
Okay.
They were like, they were creating a Spider-Man where it was like basically like a what if like the Confederacy, I guess, had won, I guess, kind of thing. So it was like a Spider-Man that's like racist and stuff, but then learns through interacting with the other Spider-Men and stuff like that to be a better person and to be more, accepting of, other people and stuff. Was like people's idea of it, and it had him with like Confederate colors and stuff. I can't remember, what were they calling him? Southern Spider. That's what they were calling
Really? Southern Spider?
him. They're calling him Southern Spider. And of course, people got all offended, and it's like, well, why not? I think we can have. You got all these other, all over the place spiders. Why not have a story of a character who kind of redeems himself and becomes a better person through his character arc? And I was like, well, they got a point. Like, if you can have all these others, why not? I can kind of see it, like, and it's not like it's just a edgy thing. It's you can tell a story of him becoming a better person and everything. So there's story potential there. Let's see. Oh wait, what's this? Pale Rider says Soul didn't even show up. He didn't want any more. Gosh damn it, Pale Rider! What broken promises? Breaking a single promise here.
Did you make up your mind about the red dress thing?
What?
About if you're going to just buy the ticket and not go over there and just do the con, or did you make up your mind? That's what
I guess I'll buy a ticket and then go to Steel City.
Fair enough. To me, it makes sense, dude. Especially with all the how it got over there. There's no point for you going there and risking to get shot as long.
Yeah, I mean that video where that person's just firing rounds into people's houses randomly, like that was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, these people are like horribly nuts and irresponsible.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I guess I'll do that. I'll unbox the dress on a live stream here someday. I don't know which one of these days. I gotta figure out a day for that. And then should I go as Sugar Chris or should I cosplay as Jessica Rabbit? Is the question.
How about both?
How would I do both?
You introduce yourself as Sugar Chris, but it's you're also with Roger Rabbit.
Maybe I could dress up as Sugar from the corner here.
Mm-hmm.
Except I wouldn't have blonde hair. And where would I find this funky mask? I don't know.
Oh, that funky mask, you can cut it out in cardboard if you want. But yeah. I think the Roger Rabbit thing, it would be like you just have to get yourself a Roger Rabbit. You know what I mean? Because the thing with Jessica Rabbit, though, is that there's sparkles. Is that how I call it? Sparkles on her dress? There's glitter. There we go. Glittering pieces on her. Red Dress What If episode. What if Chris left with the Mexicans that night?
I'd have never been heard from either,
And sold in body parts.
Yep. You wouldn't find me, I guess. There we go. Hex is putting the link out for the good night. Thank you, Hex. Back to Good Night Paradise Lost. Number 2, Immutable Honor, forged in Arthurian lore, Immortal Night, Misfortune's Decree. Puts the link. Yes. Cole says, gosh dang it, that's Cole Man. The end implies that the Flash is caught in a other timeline and will never make it home. The Snyderverse is over with this event. They will start fresh. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously what the whole point of this movie is to wipe out the old and begin the, James Gunn run.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is the funny part is at the end of the scene when you realize that it's bad, you see one of his teeth fall for no reason. One of the Flash teeth fall for no reason.
Okay.
It's fucked up.
All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. My gosh dang spider sense acting up again. Yeah. Hex says random shootings happen in every state except for West Virginia and Alaska. Well, yeah, because you try and shoot it with us, you'll get shot back. Let's see. That's a made-up stat, just to be clear. Cha cha cha. Parar says you have to dress as Red Dress Chris. That way you have to explain who Red Dress Chris is. So I guess then I would have to dress as the girl as our corner art here. So then I would have to figure out how to get a belt. I guess that's a belt. I can't see it. Parar, do you still have this art? Can you send it to me so I can get a better look at it? Can't
Which
tell. It
one?
looks like the art that we always do for the Sugar Rush here in the corner. I can't see it real well.
What about it? What do you need to do? That it has a dress, yellow gloves.
I gotta look at it and see what all is on it so I know what to look for to try and find to dress up.
All you need is yellow glove and yellow belt and that fucking mask that looks like a fire star mask. Or what was the name of it again in the trying to remember what's the name of the fucking beehive people in the Venture Brothers.
Oh,
They had a similar mask.
Cha cha cha. You need to dress as the art Sim did.
The one I did? Oh, the Sugatarna. You remember that one? The GIF I had made with you, the heavy metal thing.
Yeah, it's Sugar Tarna. I know. Well, that was just me in a dress.
Pretty much.
With my long
Just
hair.
walk around with a nice medieval sword and you'll be fine.
They ain't gonna let me into the con with a sword.
Oh no, that's just me then. Come on. Yeah, they would with a fake sword. You're obviously not a real one, dumbass.
Well, then what's the point? I ain't buying no fake sword. That's gay.
Are you calling every cosplayer gay now?
Maybe. They got
the only thing missing would be to have those knee high boots, red boots, and you'd be fine.
Well, at least I guess I'm not dressing up as the one Odin did, where I've got my shine jug and squirrel tails.
No, that would still be cool and funny as hell.
Oh my. Let's see. McGee says she only cares about OG Peter Parker / Spider-Man. All these other Spider-Mans don't interest me. Yeah, I agree with that, McGee.
No, it means the other way around. I like Spider-Man 2099. Actually, I kind of enjoyed it better. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the OG fucking Spider-Man thing. It's just, to me, it's kind of like after all these years having like another interesting character that's also a Spider-Man in the future, not connected to it with different stories, because at some point they're just being repetitive with Spider-Man. But my point is, any other freaking Spider-Man thing I thought was meh. Peter Parker's the OG, and the only other Spider-Man is Miguel O'Hara. It's like the same thing with Batman. They tried to have different other Batman so many fucking times. The only one that's stuck and is good is Batman Beyond. It's like the other day I was watching something. It's like, did you realize that there was a Joker and Harley Quinn before Joker and Harley Quinn? I'm pretty sure they took it off the fucking series. If you look at Mark Hamill, he even has his Harley Quinn before Joker and Harley Quinn existed in the Flash series. If you watch the Flash series, Mark Hamill plays the Trickster, which was technically like the tester for the Joker, because he's the Joker in there. Like, he acts like his Joker, talks like his Joker, and Harley Quinn's there. But that was before the Joker and Harley Quinn. Before Harley Quinn existed. Kind of fucked up seeing that. Hadn't seen it in a while. I
Pale
remember
Rider,
he wasn't there.
Pale Rider, my mom is not going to cosplay as a Mexican.
I have to admit, that would be fucking insane. That would be fucking sweet. Dude, I'm sorry. If your mom would want to do that, that would be hilarious. A guy with the beard dressed as a chick with a red dress. And then the mom puts on a fake beard to pretend to be a Mexican. That would be hilarious. Okay, I know it's not going to happen, but visualize it's going to
Ain't gonna happen. She ain't gonna do that. I guarantee it.
So what's up? Yeah, technically, Chris was just waiting for you to come here. Okay, we can't end the stream now.
Hey guys, still going. I've returned from my errands and brought one Dunko Sifa. He says, up the irons. I say, hail Chris, Tim, and chat. And then Hex says, and Disney Star Wars got way too many Boba Fetts. That entire third season of The Mandalorian was just a whole mess of Boba Fetts.
No, I didn't even. I could not even get myself to watch past episode 2. I think not even like I didn't even watch the first season of Boba Fett. I just stopped. I stopped. Period. Thing it's yeah. That fucking scene where he's fighting in the middle of the fucking place there and doesn't use his fucking rocket on his back or jetpack or whatever. That was fucking stupid with the people coming in with shields. Like it was fucking stupid. So that said, so what I said before is that the girls are here. They just got back and they don't have school and nothing. And I was thinking maybe we could play some Evil Dead after this.
All right, and then we got.
But Chris doesn't want to stop the stream, so.
Yeah, this is what we had. We had on Daniel, and he was talking about Oi, Tales of Bardic Fury, Volume 3.
Oi,
Prick.
oi, mate. Oi, me lass.
A pretty interesting looking looking book. I can't say little because there's 3 volumes. This is Volume 3, and all combined together combines to over 700 pages. So you're getting a lot of reading in. And it combines like folklore and history with like music and such. Pretty neat. I told Daniel he ruined it for me because you scroll down here and you got a daggone, where is it? These bunny people, and then they apparently turn into little like humanoid rabbits. And I said, "Oh, great! Now everybody's gonna call me a furry." They're gonna start on me about that.
But you are.
No, I'm not. Ain't no daggone furry.
You may not be a no damn furry, but you do enjoy that furry type of shit.
They're slowly gonna whack people.
Want to play some cricket?
Let's see. What else we got? Soul says Sugar Dunko Zippa wants to thank you for the stream with Randy. As a layman, he enjoyed the comics history quite a bit. Oh yeah. Oh, you don't gotta thank me, Dunko Zipper. I'm always happy to have Randy on. I always like just having him on and letting him talk. It's always fun to listen to Randy. He's so knowledgeable. He's like a wizard, and you just sit there and listen to him talk about all kinds of stuff, comic book related, and he's a really nice guy. I like Randy. Let's see. So Sim Evil Dead sounds good. There you go. All right, so. Yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. You know, I mean, over 700 pages. You can get the PDF for only $5. But right, you can get, like, if you're new, you can get volume 1 through 3 for only $50. That's a lot of pages. And you got original art and everything. Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting. We had him on for volume 1 like years back. And Yeah, he's been nice both times we've had him on now. Looks pretty fun. All right.
Oh, that just reminded me of that. Hey, yeah. Remember that song?
Yeah. What's cooler than cool? Ice cold.
Ooh. I. Yeah. What was his name again?
All right.
Andre 3000. Yeah.
Yep.
Missed that guy. He was great.
Hannah says, I wonder if I can get Lola to wear her furry suit to Steel City Con and follow Chris around.
It would be better. It would be even better if she would be dressing up as Roger Rabbit.
Well, they do sometimes have furries dressed up down there. Usually they have at least one or two.
Now, since you're not running and you're going to a con, are you going to be wearing those high heels?
I guess I could. I guess then, since I won't be running.
You know what? You know what would be funny? You get one of those little magic wand and you put some sparkles in, and you go around people and just go hello, and you just sparkle people. Here's your sugar rush. Sugar rush for everybody. It makes you fly.
Like it was one of the first Steel City cons I went to. There was a older man who was small. He was short and really skinny. He was older and he was bald. And he was dressed in a green fairy outfit. He had the wings on and everything, a little short dress, like short skirt dress, his wings. He was just prancing around. I was like, okay, all right. Oh my! I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do there. I guess I'll have to work on finding. Well, I got my dress, so then I need, I guess, high heels. What else would I need?
High heels are platform shoes. You know what I mean by platform shoes, right?
And I guess like long red gloves, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Sounds about right.
should I do like padding and make the fake boobas?
The big what? Yeah. You do have to have the fake tits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously you have to have the fake tits. And it would be even funnier if you don't try to hide it too much. Like Dave was like, try and get you need to get him to freaking get those fake tits that people are selling. Yeah, those are expensive. Wouldn't it be funnier to just have actual balloons? Wouldn't it be just funnier? You know what I mean? Mismatching balloons. One red, one blue. I don't know. It would just be funny. Or am I just me? It's just me too weird with my sense of humor.
I don't know. I don't know if that'd be funny or not. Oops. Huh.
No, it's a back scratcher. It's
Back
a back
scratcher.
scratcher.
Back scratcher. Steel City.
So okay, we're past the 2-hour mark. I kind of feel like maybe playing some Evil Dead and stuff like that before getting into work mode. So don't forget to sub, like, and share. Go check out Oi on Kickstarter
Tales of Bardic Fury.
and the Good Night on Indiegogo.
Yes, do go check out Miss McGee's Good Night.
And let's give the Tales on the Nightverse 2 an extra little push there. It'll be kind of fun. If you're waiting and you're missing out, just go get it. And I'm slowly getting close to not having any issue 1 anymore. Because I did sell quite a few on the con.
It's probably the beard. Also, I've seen Ezra Miller eating burrito in that clip they posted up on video.
And that's kind of the reason why.
Ezra Miller eating a burrito. I don't even want to know. All right, yeah, we're wrapping this up. I'm getting sleepy. Thanks everybody for joining us. And of course, Daniel ain't here, but always thanking the guests for joining us. That's always fun. Sam, you're always thanked for being here.
Of course, and I love being here. Do you know that this is one of my favorite shows to do? And the only thing is, I need to get back on track. But waking up, I'm sorry, I woke up late today, but my phone died.
And Soul, even if you were late, you're still loved.
And happy Father's Day for everybody that missed out.
You're forgiven, Soul, for being late because you brought Uncle Zippa. And we'll see you all on the next one.
Later.
Later.